Hello, everybody, and welcome to Smack the Markets Trading Room weekly market wrap for weekend in the 5th of October. Now, for us in the trading room, the week started a little bit slow. We didn't have too many opportunities at the beginning of the week, but we'd identified some real key swing plays on Monday, but we had to wait until Wednesday for those to start to play out. So for us, in actual fact, the majority of the trading all took place on Wednesday and Thursday this week. We didn't do any trading on the Friday because of the non-farm payroll news announcements. So let's take a look at the trades that we took in the trading room. So the first one was Kiwi dollar. This one was a swing trade short, and the idea was to be able to trade the weekly trend here short as we can see, it's sort of played out. Now, the trade was actually after this breakout that we see here on the 4-hour time frame. We took the trade, though, on the lower time frames here so that we could actually get a much tighter position. So the setup here was a moving average play back into the moving averages, stop above the high. This was actually the breakout level as well. You can see that it looks like the market actually hit second target, but it didn't. It missed the second target by about a pip. So this was a straightforward one-to-one trade before sort of coming back and then rolling over and playing out as we expected. Now, the second trade that we had was Kiwi CAD. This was an intraday short trade, and this was after the CADI had already strengthened. And you can see here that, these CADI markets were looking rather stretched on many time frames, but they continued to grind lower and put in a nice breakout here on this pair. And we'd looked at taking a breakout here. In fact, you can see what happened. We got triggered into the trade, the market stopped us out, and then the market rolled over and played out as expected. So this was our losing trade for the week. Now, the next 4 trades were all swing trades that we'd planned since Monday. We had to wait until Wednesday for them to start to play out. And the plan was to take 2 of the 4. So we didn't want to double up on markets, so they all involved 2 of them involved the yen, 2 of them involved the Swissy, 2 of them involved the Aussie, and 2 of them involved the Kiwi. So the plan was to take 2, not all 4 of them. It doesn't really matter which ones you took because they all gave roughly around the same sort of return. Now, this one was Aussie yen, so this is one of the ones that I took. It was a trade here that we were aiming to get back down to this structure level of 80.50 on the weekly chart. There was also a breakout here on the 4-hour time frame as well. But we took the trade on the lower time frame so that we could get a tighter stop. This was the breakout on the 15-minute time frame. You can see the market rallied on. This one actually gave us a 2.5% return by the time it got to the final target. Now, as these markets had started to play out, these were swing positions, and by the time the following morning came around, we were already able to lock in the risk on the trade. So we took some more trades here as the market sort of pulled back into some intraday levels and also back into the moving averages. This one rolled over and gave us a 3% return on this one. This one on an intraday basis I didn't take because I took a different one, which I'll show you in just a moment. The next one was Kiwi Swiss, very similar in the macro analysis. This one I preferred because the market had pulled back into the moving averages on the weekly chart. There was also a structure level of resistance as well on the weekly chart, and this level on the 4-hour was very precise as well. So the breakout occurred, and the trade entry again was on the 15-minute time frame. Here's the setup after the breakout, a consolidation. We could bracket that. This one took 3 targets as well as the trend continued short. The next one was the Aussie Swiss. Again, very similar on the setup on the higher time frames. This is the setup on the 15-minute time frame, a breakout on the 15. It was also a breakout on that 4-hour time frame. The trend continued and again gave us a 3% return on this one too. Now, this one, we also had an intraday set up on this the following morning. So this was the Aussie market that I took the following day rather than the Aussie yen. It was a straightforward sort of one-to-one here, pull back into the moving averages, just a straightforward moving average play and sort of target down below. This was the final swing play. This was Kiwi yen. Again, is a straightforward breakout here on the 4-hour and on the 15-minute time frame. The trend continued down to 3 targets and before it hit that ultimate target level. Now, with these 4 swing plays, the plan was to take 2 of them. As I said, it doesn't really matter which ones you took because they all gave roughly the same return. The last trade that we took was soybeans. This was on Thursday, and it was a straightforward intraday play. It was a pullback into the moving averages on the 4-hour time frame. There was a very tight consolidation on the 4-hour time frame. We came down to the lower time frames here to take the trade. We bracketed the tight consolidation. It was a trade long. We were only ever planning to get up to the previous highs because there was a consolidation up here too, and the market went straight there. So we got a straight 2% return here on soybeans. So those are the trades that we took in the trading room. So slightly more trades than what we would normally take. I mean, I suppose accumulatively there was 9 calls, 9 trades that were posted out in the trading room. 1 loser, 8 winners. The plan was not to take all 4 of those swing trades. Had we have taken all 4 of those swing trades, we would have had a 17% return for the week. Taking 2 of the swing plays and the other trades we took, I took an 8.5% return this week, and I know that many people in the trading room have taken something similar as well. So it's been a very reasonable week. It hasn't been the best week that we've had, but it's been a very reasonable week, certainly in the top sort of 4 since we've been running the trading room. So not too bad at all. So that's a quick analysis of the markets that we've traded and how we've traded this week. I certainly hope it helps, and I look forward to speaking to you next week. Bye for now.